So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out this puzzle. Basically trying to open this door here. And it has something to do with a bit on the instruction manual. So yeah, I spent pretty much the entire video trying to figure out this bit on the instruction manual, which really I spent a good 2 to 3 play sessions on. So I'm just going to shorten it up here. So, to solve the puzzle of how to open this door, you basically have to look at page 49, which 49 is a pretty much a jumbled mess. It's not a Sudoku puzzle. It's not, although it could be a Sudoku puzzle, maybe, but it's not a Sudoku puzzle. It's not a whatever. I don't know. Anyway, basically the numbers on this thing represent the pages in the instruction manual that you have. So in order to solve this, you have to go to each page in the manual and you have to look for a certain something that stands out on each of these pages. So in order to actually figure out what I'm supposed to be looking for, you have to flip to each page and look for something that stands out on each page. That's not exactly easy to do, but eventually it came to my mind that the thing that I'm looking for is pretty much an off color yellow or gold, really, that stands out on each page. So, uh, so for example, if you go to page 12, you'll find, well, like, you'll find something that just goes like, oh, well, it's this direction. So you see there, you're supposed to. So as you can see, that little yellow square there on page 12 indicates and that should be there in that spot. You're actually drawing out a treasure map, or in this case, yeah, pretty much a treasure map. And as this game essentially goes, everything is pretty much indicated by those maps. Like pretty much on pretty much on the doors that you saw, pretty much on the doors that you saw throughout the game, what you saw on the ground, what you yeah, you have to those are inputs that you have to put on the D-pad. It took me a while to figure this out because there are a couple of pages that just aren't obvious and it just really looks out of place. I'm trying to remember. There's a page where it just looks like it has coffee stains on it, and I never even bothered to look there. And then there's another page where it's just I would not have even seen it because on my monitor, and probably even on the YouTube video, you would never even notice it. I never even noticed the difference of color until I had to look for more hints, and I went, oh, that's what I ended up with. Eventually, this is pretty much what I ended up coming up with for my map. I was unable to figure out what 40, 18, 44, 9 and 55 were. I was honestly unsure about a lot of this. Oh, and don't forget 50 as well. I was honestly unable to figure out a lot of this, but my map was actually really close. So I had to look up more hints, and I eventually discovered, oh, that's what this is. Like, oh, that's what this looks like. Now, might get, well, I'm debating if I should show an accurate description of the map because I should show you I could show you what it ultimately ends up like, but this could also be a major spoiler. I'll just tag this major spoilers for people that want to figure out the puzzle. This here was the map that I ultimately ended up drawing out at the end of everything. And I honestly wasn't unsure. I honestly wasn't sure if my map was actually accurate or not. But this is what I ultimately ended up with. I don't have page 55. So this leads me on a guessing game as to what the last input could be. Now remember, as for the map, you start at the bottom and you're basically pressing the direction buttons and according to what direction you're going to walk in, like a treasure map or like a sliding ice puzzle. So it'll be up, it's like up, left, down, left, up, left, down, left, da 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 da. And eventually I would come to my answer. And again, I was unsure about page 55 because I don't have page 55. So this was guesswork. But let's see what I ultimately end up with. Must be kidding me with these. Wow, this map. You must be kidding me. Oh, that's a lot of inputs. Okay. No, give me a second. Good God! What kind of debug mode code is this? Oh my God. In the elapsed time of this game, well, in the elapsed time of this video, this took me to, not counting the previous videos, this took me, let's just say, I'll give it a rough estimate of like 3 play sessions. Some of it not even recorded. Yes. Tunic instruction booklet. I have this. Dear player, you've come a long way, haven't you? Probably found a lot of the secrets. You stumbled across the hidden trophy room. Perhaps even freed every fairy. Nope. You've hoped you had fun, but there's at least one more thing for you to do. Your final page, you should pay a visit to a certain someone and share your... So much for playing. Wow. Guess this is the dev's signature. This letter, you never know when it will be. Not dispose of or eat this document. Oh my God. Every page. Cover page. Nope. I'm missing back page. I'm missing page 54. That is. Assuming that, yeah, there has to be a page 50. We don't have all the pages yet, but we do have the important. That is mass progress. That is mass progress. Oh, let me think of where I have it. Berries. Oh. Where exactly haven't I gone yet? Pick up. Wait, he's marked spike. Brought out the spike traps. I don't think I can get in the dark tomb. Is this night? Whatever it is. I'm guessing it's night because I did jump in the bed. Get in. Also, when I looked up, looked up the map hints, I saw that there was like, there was an interactive map, and I don't click that yet. It was like an interactive map to like mark everything in the areas, and I was just like, huh. I think that's a speedrunner thing. I think that would be for a speed. Oh, I picked this up. Click. Well, we got that page. So I'm missing the back page. Missing the back page. Goes back page. Where would those pages? That's the actual question. Where would those pages be? That page. What area have I not covered? All right. Know what? Call it. Call it here. What a video. Even though it is going to be short, the shortest one.